Alright, I'm back. This is also empty injectors. I was on break. I realized since we're not crafting, this is useless. So, you know, normally, um, I would be happy find that, but now it's just a waste of slot. So, oh, and well, this can still be used. Actually, we should definitely use this. With the blood bag zombies. Is it resetted? Oh, you fucker! It resets every time. Sucks. I do have an idea. An idea would be the moment he goes over here, I'm gonna run, or the moment he goes into the animation of putting meat in, his meat in the whatever it is. I'm gonna run. I'd say then it might be doable. So here, I'm gonna try running over. The moment he, but I'm gonna have to wait until his animation starts. Okay, good. Oh, you fucker. Okay, never mind. That doesn't work. Okay, fine. Also, I'm gonna pause a bit, check the recording. Oops. Okay, I was muted the whole time. Great. Okay. An idea that I had was waiting here, throwing a bottle over there, so you could, run around and I could just go past. But I don't want to waste bottle for that. Bottle seems pretty necessary for the next areas. Seems like 3 hits, and then I can move a bit. Because in basic game you can just wait for 1 cycle and just instantly push it through, because it's a lot quicker. Thank you for not seeing me right away. That was close. Wrong. Let's push that a bit, and then we'll just instantly push it out the way. Wrong. I'm going to save probably the moment I get a gun, maybe. Let's push it through and then just go through. Okay, next cycle though. So, you can run. Don't see it. Okay. We're good. So, yeah, I don't want to go in there and get sniped here. Also, I hope there are rare medals in the lock drawers, because we need every single Requiem shot we have. So, is that a good thing? Let's see. What if you? Oh, is this how you're supposed to actually? Oh, wait. Okay. So you're not supposed to just tank through it. I see. Never knew that. Guess this is the benefit of playing on Insanity, because you cannot just brute force through everything. I do have 2 ink ribbons. I'm gonna. So, where's the singer? Oh, it's just her. No one else. Oh, my pack. I'm gonna take that. Oh, empty bottle, good. But I won't be needing blood pack actually. Now that I think about it. Okay, so good. I can now run past. Hand ammo is cool and all, but I don't have a gun, so that sucks. I'm gonna have to use bottle here. I'm gonna pass through. Oh. And I guess wasn't it moon, sun, star, moon? Moon, sun, star, moon. So moon, sun, star, moon. Just do that. Okay, so go in, get the unicorn, use a. Okay, I have two bottles. I can stun that one that comes, and then stun the one at the staircase. Actually, I would rather not aggro this one if I could, so I can save a bottle. Please, don't see me. You didn't see me. You did not see me. Ah shit. Okay, let's get this quick done. So sun stun. Of course. And let's get the. Let's also get the handgun ammo, I guess. Oh, come on. Okay. That's good. And it's good. Okay, I'm gonna run through here. Let's ignore the guy and just. Good job. That's impressive. Honestly, very impressive. Good job. You did it. More to fake out. Well, be in danger for now. Which sucks, but I do have this at least. Right. Jewel quartz. Let's put quartz in. And then we're safe.
Perfect fit.
And then
Yes,
I probably want to wait a while until I save the next one. Because I don't have any more ink ribbons. So let's get this map here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be in danger now. I mean, one shot, but can I do? Okay. So he saved. So we'll go get that. Hopefully, where's that? Yeah, it's anti-coin there. But the guy should be here now, which means I can get that team going. Near transfusion bank. But yeah, the guy should be here now. So actually no. After I get in the room, it should be. Yep, or rather now. Let's get in.
Weird. How do people?
Let's see. Oh, fuck off. Okay, we definitely need a hip pouch first. There's handgun ammo. What is this? A knife that yields more blood? What the hell does that mean? And the manual. Okay, so basically ignore these two. Get. Fuck off. Oh, fuck off. Okay, damn. This. Please.
Sorry about this.
I'm dead. But at least I saved at least. Okay. I do not have a gun. Please. I need a gun. Like, no fucking clue where a gun is. I must be in Boron Lounge, but yeah, I know healing sucks, but I guess a feeling will be a lot easier.
How do people normally get in
Anti-coin? Hang on a moment. Is the handgun ammo worth it? Yeah, probably not. Yeah, no. Probably not, so we're just gonna go. I probably have to use a bottle to get the keycard, which sucks, but because I actually won't have anything left. No fucking gun. To at least stun the enemies.
Weird. How do people normally get in here?
Yeah, okay. Okay. So they're pretty quick. Alright, I guess I should tell a story. So I pretty much told everything about Africa. There was not really anything more. Cats, the chickens, classmate, the rich classmate. That's about it for 2 months.
Weird.
Yeah. So I guess I should say some stories about my um it's not that I have interesting stories, I just have stories. Let me think. Oh shit. I wasn't expecting. Oh fuck. What a use green herbs. No. Okay, so if I stun him, I can get the keycard. But then he stays there. He's in the middle of it, so what? Oh, God. This. I could maybe loop him, do a 360.
How do people normally get in here? Sorry about this.
So yeah, he's gonna be there, sadly. Fuck, 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 fuck. How do I get past this? Wait, actually. I don't have a handgun. I mean, I could do a suicide mission. Just to check if there's a gun up there. Let's see. Actually, Okay, I can pass through. That's good. And I'll just. She screams. That sucks. I'm dead. Use Requiem if you're in trouble. Yeah, well, if I use Requiem, I have no Requiem. So I cannot do that. I may need to stun the singer. Let's try that. I think the moment I get past Rhodes Hill, it should be a lot easier. Especially Leon's parts. Leon's parts gonna be pretty easy, I think. Let's see. She screams once, I'm dead. So okay, that's oh wow. That's pretty crazy. Anyway, story time. Um, let's let's say let's tell a story about. Okay, I'm gonna tell some stories about Vietnam because I was. Okay, that's impossible. Okay. So that's impossible. Um, yeah. So in Vietnam, I I was born there, right? So, and I lived what's 7 to 8 years there. It was actually 8 years. I lived 8 years there, and I attended third grade until third grade there. I actually skipped kindergarten by like a year because can I? Okay, I cannot. Is this possible? I may have to load the previous save for this. Or use the Requiem shop. I might just have to use the Requiem shop at this point. The question is, where do I use the Requiem shot? Here?
Weird.
Maybe I use the Requiem shot on him. Because if I can get him out of the way, I can keep looping the butch guy. Okay, let's try looping him after. Ah, shit. Well, I'll be damned. Good moves, Grace. I'm gonna die the next second, but you know, it's pretty lucky. So yeah, I was born in Vietnam. I lived there for the first 7 to 8 years of my life. Couldn't remember much, but oh, a code actually. Oh, you can. Oh, you guys shooting me. Okay, we're not getting the. And there's no injector. Alright, so we're running through. Snatching coin, to remember that. Don't tell me there's another guy here. Okay.
This might be useful.
Yeah. I don't need this. Okay, so maybe. Turn on light here. And then he'll follow. Yes, good. I never knew that. That's actually pretty useful. So you can like holy shit. Okay. How do can't craft? How do I get past there? Oh god. Oh shit. Out of 10. Okay, I'm gonna try to loop. Okay. Good shit. No, leave it alone. Yes. Yes. Yes, Grace. I'm not gonna bother. I'm not bothering opening that shit. Hell no. Okay, let's just get in here, I guess. Something about it. Oh, good. Oh, actually, maybe activate him. There's a guy anyway. Okay,
Tight.
yeah, I cannot. Oh, fuck me. Why are they up here? Do they really need to camp me up here? Just go down. Yeah, sure. Yeah, but okay, let's see. Let's loop them, huh? Good. Like a loop. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Instantly. Do not bother with the corrosive, like going there. I need a goddamn gun, dude. Where's the gun? Alright, let's try. Let's try again. Let's get this 1 in a million dodge. Also, actually, what if I lure him here first, and then maybe a possibility as well. Yeah, let's try that. What if we lure him here first? Maybe wait for him coming here. goes there. I'm gonna go over there. And then maybe I might just have enough time to just slip past. Just maybe. Because then he'll return, and hopefully he'll pass through. I can leave. So, I do have some stories from Vietnam. Let's see. Maybe not aggro him, huh? Yeah. Alright, well, fuck it, we ball. Actually, it might be good to aggro him, because then you can. Actually, it's good to aggro him. Yeah, fuck it. We're aggroing him. I have to think about a story first. I don't remember much. Actually, I do have a story. Oh, what's it called? The story was in second grade, or no, it was in third. It was in third grade actually. I once. Oh, I didn't. Good job. I once pushed my friend, my best friend, back in the day. He wasn't very happy for being pushed, so he snitched on me to the teacher. And then, as a punishment, I was sent to the grade below for a day. And day of the school, you know, in Vietnam, well, depending on school, you know, you can have either to 1 o'clock or whatnot, but we certainly had until what, I think 4 o'clock. So it was essentially a full day. And basically I had the whole day in the grade below. And also you have to imagine or at least in the school that I was at, you pretty much did every single like thing there at school. You brushed your teeth after eating. Oh, of course you had lunch. You brushed your teeth after eating. Then you also slept. We also had a nap session. I think it was 30 minutes to an hour, I believe. Basically, like at the back of this classroom, there was a row of cupboards where they could store. We would store our blankets and pillows. And when the time comes, you know, I think it was like a little after lunch, if I wasn't mistaken. We would go sleep, but the teacher would as well, actually. And we would all like lay on the floor with our, you know, like, please, blanket and pillow, and we would sleep. So you have to imagine, you know, doing all that, but in the grade below, so my second grade. It's obviously very humiliating. Especially back then, you know, back then took everything a bit more seriously. If I look back at now, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's pretty humiliating, but it's not really that big of a deal, to be honest, if I'm honest. But yeah. I didn't get it. Okay. So yeah, I don't need scrap. I don't need black card. I don't need that. Crazy. So I was sent down a grade below for as a punishment, and I remember at the end of the day, the teacher came back to me and asked me, "So have you learned your lesson?" You know, typical question after punishment, right? And I cried. I was in third grade, so kids kids cry because it was pretty humiliating for me at that point. And what the fuck is he doing? Good shit, Grace. Good shit, Grace, again. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I cried, and like I said, would I say I learned my lesson? Would I say I learned to not push my best friend anymore? No, because now where I'm at, we punch each other for fun. Like it's just how it works. So yeah, not really. But I guess I learned that some people, I guess, yeah, some people, you need to you need to realize what a limit of a person is. When you're rage baiting a person, you can't just expect another person to have the same limits as another person. Rage baiting is supposed to be, it's, rage baiting is supposed to bait someone to rage, right? But it shouldn't, you know, can you kill that guy, please? But it shouldn't like make them hate you. Like, well, to rage is one thing, but to go to a point where the person actually hates you is another. So when when you're good job. I thought I could, go through, but no. So when you're rage baiting, you shouldn't go too far, especially if you value the friend as a friend, right? I've had some recent experiences with. I wasn't the person rage baiting, but let's just say I bear witness. I bore witness to some other person rage baiting another person, and you can tell sometimes you can tell at a certain point that just gets too far. Like the first time to say, a joke, or the first time to, like make fun of someone, it could be funny, but if you say it 100 times, it's not funny anymore. And if it gets to that point, the person you're raging might actually hate you. Like they actually find you annoying, and that's pretty counterproductive, especially if you want to keep them as a friend. Ultra instinct. And yeah, so that's something I recognized. Don't push a person's button too far. I'd say doesn't end too well. Always. Do you really have to be there? Like, did I loop you that bad that you had to? Holy shit! I looped you that bad that you had to stand there and just think about your life. Okay. Anyways. So yeah. So that's one lesson to be learned, I suppose. Too much rage bait, or rather, too much of anything isn't good. Yeah, I didn't like this. Wait, is oh, do you? Okay. No, both of you. Seriously. Wow. Oh shoot. Both of you. Am I in the back? This is not good. Especially have to loop him and them. This is not gonna end well. Absolutely not. Okay. Yeah. Why are they there? For what? Yeah, that's gonna take a while. So let's see another story. Oh, yeah, just go activate him. Another story is, I think. I guess there's a story. Um, yeah. Okay, right, I'll talk about it. Actually, rather not, because near future there might be the case that might be meeting this person again. So telling these stories concerning this person may not be the smartest idea. But I mean, that's not gonna find out about it, right? Anyway, I guess I'll talk about my experience with them. So my mom has, I won't say a childhood friend, but definitely a friend, a close friend. And in the past, me and her, my family, so my mother, me and my sister, often we didn't often hang out, but we hung out with their family once in a while. So it was me, my mom, and my sister, and the friend, the family. So the friend of my mother, whose children are two sisters, I guess. Anyway, the one girl was around my age. The other one was, I think, what, 13, 14. Well, okay, back in the day I was, what, 8, and the other one was, so I guess 6, 7 years older than me. Yep, I said that, Safi. But the other one was around my age. She was actually a year older than me. But Maybe it's because I turned on the light. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm just gonna wait for him to go back. I can't bother. Good. Default of Finland on that one. And yeah, so the girl around my age, again, she was a year older than me. Um, I actually, she went to the same school as, oh, also she also went to the same school as me. Um, Same class. And I had a crush on her. What the fuck are they doing? Shit. Do they not? Oh, they don't see. Okay, that one sees me. Oh, you fuck. Okay. Um. So I had a crush on her. I I think she knew it. I think I made it pretty clear, but I don't think she was interested. I mean, we were we were 7 years old, so I'm not sure if I actually did. No, I'm pretty sure I had a crush on her, but yeah, if I think about it back now, that was pretty childish, right? But I think 7 year olds can have a crush, right? I think that's possible. And but anyways, I had a crush on her. Yeah. So, but in my class, there was another guy who also had a crush on her, right? And funny as it is, we were we were actually both really good at math. I think we were like top two. It was basically we had a rivalry going on in math. So who like if he was better in math or I was better in math. Um, but we also had another rivalry, maybe the the lover of my crush, I guess. So I remember that one time. Don't do this. But I remember one time me and him, we both. Are you serious? You don't see me? Okay. Um. So we both asked her at the same time, who do you like more? Like we put her on the spot. And thinking back on it, it's a really cringe story, right? Um, don't do that, please. Especially if you're older. I mean, we were 7. It's let's just say it's a bit more understandable, but yeah, we put her on the spot. Very weird, very weird to do that. And yeah, it's really funny why we had that rivalry. Oh, another story. Um, so one time we had like a discussion, like or a mock discussion, I guess you could say. Essentially, we would switch around the partners and discussing. And there was this one time when I was arguing with this one kid. We were both very intensely arguing, right? And I'm not sure why, but we like kept leaning to each other while we were arguing. You could see, you maybe could see where this is coming or where it's going to. Okay, where is this going to? Um, yeah, so our like lips touched because we were so intensely arguing against each other. I'm not sure how that worked, but I have that memory, to be honest. Why am I honest? it's true. Anyways, um, so yeah, so the moment that happened, both of us, we were kids, so we're like, oh, you yuck, right? Obviously, and I forgot to aggro him. Super interesting how that worked. And so we both asked the teacher, excuse us, excuse us, please, please. Oh my god. What the heck? I have no idea how that worked. So we both asked to excuse ourselves, and then we both went to the bathroom, and we washed our mouths with hand soap. Don't wash your mouth with hand soap. Now that I think about it, don't do that. Hand soap. You should not be consuming hand soap. I don't think it's a very smart idea. But we definitely did that to, wash away the disgustingness of our lips touching. I'm not even sure how our lips touched. I still don't know. But it did, apparently. Or maybe it didn't touch. Maybe it's just like our cheeks touched. Like, okay. our mouth. God, that's so bad. No, our nose touched. Maybe only our nose touched, but maybe we didn't realize it or something. Not sure. Um. So yeah, that happened. Maybe they don't actually see me. So I'm gonna try hiding here. And yeah, so okay, let's see. Another story. I guess there's a story. Are you serious? Okay, that's interesting. Where the hell is a gun? Where the hell is a gun? I mean, I think I'm gonna try the suicide mission again. I'm just gonna fucking try it at this point. Can't hurt. I just need to somehow hit this singer before I... Try that, huh? I'm dead. That worked very well. Holy shit, dude. How much space do I have? Hold up. Some gigs. Okay, I have like 5 hours worth of content before I need to re-upload them. Yeah, anyway. Where was I? Where was I? I know I had an interesting story. Goddamn, maybe I'll remember later. So yeah. Ooh, maybe we could distract her, maybe? Let's try distracting her. Let's do that. Let's go! Yes. Good. Grace. Yes. Let's do that. Huh? Let's not stream. Yeah, no fucking way that works. Okay, we're not doing that. There's no gun. Just give me a gun, dude. Fucking hell. Anyways. Yeah, it's a bit. It is a bit laggy, I think, but can't really do much about it. The game is just pretty performance intensive. Anyways, are we good? We went to 60. Actually, do I really want to go to 60? Actually, I do not want to do that. I may actually want to change race first person. Not sure if I can still, but I had an interesting story to tell. I just can't fucking remember it. Okay, wait. I was with the. I was talking about the childhood friend, I think. What? I think I was. Anyways, okay, fine. I'll tell more stories about the childhood friend. Although what though?
It is time to rotate the pelvis.
I don't know. Yeah, I need to think about the story real quick. Wait, hold up. Maybe I can hide there. Just maybe. Just maybe. Why are you here? No, fuck me. Okay, what made you come here? Oh, what's happening, Grace? Oh, oh, Grace. Oh, I quit. Fuck, that's not good. Continue. Yeah, we're stuck here for a while. So we can get even through this. I wish we had a gun. We can get a hip pouch, which is useless because we don't have a gun. No ammo. Well, we have ammo. We have a gun. I also don't want to do any research. T-coin, security point, simple. Don't we have a simple lock? No, we got a simple lock there. Never mind. Cannot do that. Am I supposed to have a gun? Because I certainly did not see one. I certainly did not see a gun. I have no clue. Anyways, let me think. Dude, are you serious? Come here. Oh my god. There you go. No. Let's see. Okay, I have another lesson, I guess. No, shit. Ah, he did a 180. Um, yeah, let's have another lesson. Um, so in the third or fourth grade, so you have to imagine the f I went to 3 different schools in third grade, essentially. Oh shit. In third grade, essentially. Namely, first time in Vietnam, then Germany, and then Africa, and then back to Germany, right? Uh, so in Germany, I was in third grade. We I did mention that I lived my first 7 to 8 years in Vietnam, right? So after the first 7, 8 years, we moved to Germany, and obviously I couldn't speak German, so I had to actually go to grade below in the German school system because I could not speak German, right? Um, but the thing is, in Vietnam, I was already a grade above. I was already, as I said before, I skipped a year of kindergarten, or or rather, you could say I skipped kindergarten. I actually have a few stories of kindergarten, which I'll tell later. Why I skipped kindergarten, or why I wanted to not go to kindergarten. But anyways, let's just say I skipped kindergarten, so I was a grade early in first grade. Apparently, you can do that. Maybe in Vietnam, at least, but maybe in other countries not. Anyways, that's grade above already. So considering I left, no. So even if I went a grade below, now I would actually be in the right grade. So I'm in the right grade in Germany, or in the right year. Yeah. Anyway, in third grade in in the German school, I had a friend. Let's say his name was. I'm gonna give him a name. I'm not gonna actually say his name. Give him a name of. I'm gonna say Barry, because yeah, why not Barry? Anyway, Barry. He wasn't. He was a Polish. He was of Polish descent, or as he has Polish roots, I guess you could say. Um, but anyway, that doesn't really matter. Anyways, we were best friends in third grade, but when I look back on it, he wasn't. Well, I wouldn't say he was a bad friend, but he was a bad influence. I will say that. There was this. There were two kids at the school that was at in primary school. That were actually bullied by our group. Because it's work now, which were bullied by our group. So Mary, me, and another guy, which we'll call Duke. Duke. We'll call him Duke. So, but Duke was only actually, yeah, we'll call him Duke. Barry, Duke, and me. We were like a group, a trio, and we bullied these two kids. Yeah, these two kids. Now we didn't physically hurt them, I believe. No, we did not physically hurt them. But what we did was we, made fun of them, right? Like, made jokes about them. And to get a rise out of them, I mean, that's not the only. We were essentially rage baiting, but to a higher degree, you could say. We were definitely rage baiting. And we were definitely not physically attacking them. We were just joking around, but still, it's bullying. Let's not make it. Let's not sugarcoat it. It was bullying. I don't wanna make it sound like I wasn't doing something bad. But anyways, we bullied these two kids. I mean, the one kid cried a lot and screamed a lot, and the other kid, shit. And the other kid, got angry and threw stones. Both are obviously very extreme reactions. So that's why we kept rage baiting them to get a rise out of them. And looking back on it, I mean, I absolutely regret it. I absolutely regret it. I never want to do something like that. Yeah, and as I said before with rage baiting, there's a certain point where it just gets too far, right? And those were examples. Those two children or kids were definitely great examples where that was too far. Rage baiting. But I wasn't the initiator. Or let's say I wasn't the leader of the group, let's say that. I wasn't the one who called the shots, who said, okay, let's go to him and say this and that. I just stood beside them, right? Not saying that what I did was good, because it's definitely not. Standing beside them is still just as bad.
Shit.
But yeah, it's just see. Anyway, we rage baited those kids. They got angry, screamed at us, and threw rocks, depending on which one it was. And when it came to that, aspect of rage baiting or making fun of other people, my best friend Barry was definitely bad influence on me. So after primary school, we went to middle school, and there we were separated from classes. It was a different school as well. We went to the same school, but it was a different school. That's the primary school. It wasn't a school which had a primary school and middle school connected, right? It was just Okay, please, Grace. It was a different school. But anyway, we were still at the same school. Um, but we were separated, and there we never we actually did not talk to each other anymore. We not only did we separate each other physically, you know, we were not close to each other anymore physically, but we were also not close emotionally. We essentially were just not friends anymore, and we stopped talking to each other. Now, back then in primary school, we were essentially pretty similar. Obviously, he was more of the initiator, but still, we still, you know, let's say extroverts, I guess. Like, I mean, I guess. But anyway, we both took different paths. In middle school, I started to become more introverted. Um, I had a close group of friends, three other um, three other friends, and they were nerds. They were just nerds, right? Nerds and geeks, so pretty introverted. And I was also introverted. The other one, so Barry, he he tried to adapt himself in to the class, but it turns out the class was actually bullying him. I believe so, or at least the class was making fun of him. So you could say the tables have turned, or the turned have tables, as the office would say. Or okay, please. Okay. Um, the turned have tables. He he was the initiator, or no, he was the hunter. Now he has become the victim, and we both took very different paths. And in middle school, I realized he was definitely a bad influence. As the moment came when we talked less and less with each other, we realized, or I realized, I'm not sure how he thought about it, but I realized that he was just not a good influence on me. I bet if I stayed friends with him and let myself be influenced by him, I would have turned out much worse. And I'm happy that I've turned out this way. I'm happy how I've turned out now. I've become more empathetic and sympathetic with people instead of just, making fun of them and bullying them. But yeah, I do feel bad though. Obviously, I feel bad. He's a good friend. He was a good friend. When it was between me and him, he was a good friend, but the activities that we would do was just not a good. They were not morally good activities. Um, but I do hope he's not here anymore. He's not in Armada anymore. He's a different country now. Or at least that's what he said last time in 7th grade. I haven't seen him since or talked to him since. I do hope he's changed. I do hope he's become a better person. Because, joking around people, making fun of people is just sad. It's just extremely sad. Just you live off base. Your happiness lies in people's misfortune, and that's just extremely sad. and I'm glad it changed. And I hope he has changed as well. I hope he has changed for the better. And I hope the two kids that we used to bully turned out well as well. I've actually seen the one kid that cried a lot. I wouldn't say recently, but certainly more recently than the last time I've seen my best friend back then. He seems to be doing well. I hope that. But the other kid, I believe he was also, he had sort of, I don't think, I think he had some sort of mental issues, mental illnesses, which explained why he had a supervisor with him. I think his mother actually was a supervisor. That's why at the primary school we were at, his mother was often with him, and yeah, the kid that threw rocks, he had an aggression issue. He would always the moment he gets angry, he would physically throw rocks at people, and I hope he's gotten help, and I hope he's gotten better as well. I just hope that, yeah, I just hope we've. Oh, hold up. Still shit. Okay, so one goes there. Two goes back. It's not that good. But where did the two go? I might actually go to the right. I might just go to the right. Get the save code maybe. And then I could maybe get the gun and save maybe. That'd be pretty cool. Let's see. Where's the guy? I do not have a bot. But maybe it's not a bot here. Yeah, let's wheel it. Can you go a bit further? Please stop staying there. Please. Hey, don't shut up me. Please move. Please. It's not that loud. There's a bottle here somewhere. There's not. Maybe I can sneak past him, huh? Oh, feels good. I think I'm gonna go back and save. I'm gonna go back and save here. There's some good progress. I just hope I get ink ribbons. I think I get some more later on, right? But a gun is a good starting point. Save. There should be one more here. I think. Surely there's one more somewhere. Okay, let's see. So yeah, that was a lesson of mine. It's to be careful with your friends with, right? I mean, it's very basic. It's a very basic thing. But Your friends make you who you are. So if your friends only smoke, you're obviously more likely to smoke. If your friends keep bullying, then obviously then obviously you're more likely to bully. And as my friends turned out to be nerds and geeks in middle school and high school, well, high school high school wasn't necessarily geeks only, but middle school was main. Oh, well. Okay, middle school was most only nerds and geeks, but or fifth to okay, so from the fifth to seventh grade was only nerds and geeks, but from seventh grade onwards to the 10th grade, it was actually normal. Okay, they were not very nerdy or geeky. Let's just say that, right? Um, as the ones before. But either way, they were or good friends of mine. They were great. They were and are a great influence. Very good human beings, at least as far as I know. Uh, oh, I see they're upstairs. Okay. I'll have to kill them both. I also have enough ammo for that. 19 handgun plus a firearm. Should be enough, right? I have to be careful though. Okay. Yeah, anyway, I had good friends after that, after primary school. That's why I turned out who I am now, and I'm happy with who I am now. So yeah, find good friends. Find friends that are good influences. But what I will say is, when you have friends, don't let your life revolve around them. You know, don't sacrifice your life for them. I'm not saying like it's hard because recently I realized that sacrificing your life, like, you know, for example, the past 2 years, I've been every single day, I was waking up 30 minutes earlier and coming back home 15 minutes later every day, just to, talk with my friends, talk to my friend a bit more on the bus. And if you calculate it, in hours, it's a lot of hours in a year. I wouldn't say I've wasted the hours, because I mean they were good. I had some discussions and whatnot. I had some great discussions with my friend in those time frames. But I think I feel like I should have also focused on my life a little more because the 2 years ago I you know I wish I'd spent more time also working on myself, you know? And like my life the past 2 years or the 2 years ago was just like coming to school, talking to my friends, school. But I never like going back home, playing online video games, right? But past year, past year I've been playing more single player games, like Requiem. Good, yes. Oh, not good. Um, and I'm not saying playing online games is a bad thing, because it's not. So spend time with your friends, right? But playing online games or multiplayer games, let's say that, it's always the same. Like you're just constantly grinding this same thing over and over again. The only thing that is new every time is your friend and your conversations with them. But are you okay? But the content that you're consuming does not change. And the more single player games you play, the more new content you consume. Do I have to go here? Yeah, of course. So I would say, obviously, still play multiplayer games, but also, if you're interested, maybe spend some time, playing some single player games, learning some stories. It's quite good for just general knowledge. Like, for example, Silent Hill. Silent Hill was a great example for that, because with Silent Hill, I thought I thought about everything a bit more deeply. Silent Hill is such a good game, or game series, sorry, except for Downpour. I played through all of them, and the only one, well, to be honest, I enjoyed all of them, but definitely the weakest was Downpour. The weakest was definitely Downpour, right? Homecoming wasn't even that bad. Okay, Homecoming, Homecoming was it was whack, but it had some good moments. Homecoming was I actually liked Homecoming because I sounds cringe, but I kind of can relate to the main character, or rather, I can empathize with him a bit more easily than other games. But my favorite game is Silent Hill 3, and honestly, the sole reason for that is Cheryl, because I just really like her personality. She's just so emotional, like so full of emotion. Especially a spoiler warning here. Especially um, when she found out that Harry died. Like the emotions that she spoke to Claudia Wolf. Holy shit, dude. Okay, she's dead. This guy takes a bit more. Do I finally survive? Yes, they're finally dead. And now I got 1 ammo. Cool. I got 1 single ammo. There's a lockpick here, I'll take that. Where is it? Oh, there shouldn't be a zombie here anymore, hopefully. So actually I don't want to risk that, to be honest with you. There's a speedrun tech that you can like kind of corner something, but I kind of don't want to risk that. For some reason I don't. Can I maybe go in? Oh shit. Get a life. Okay. Yeah, Seinfeld is a great series. It's a top 3 series of mine, next to Resident Evil and just the Soulsborne series. My favorite 3 video game series of all time is Soulsborne series, Resident Evil series, and the Silent Hill series. Those are my 3 favorite. Silent Hill because of its deep symbolism and just the the personalities themselves being very deep. Resident Evil because of it's zombies, it's survival horror, it's a classic. And Soulsborne because well, it's a Souls-like, and Soulsborne games taught me patience. This is why I can die 30 times here. I don't mind. Sadly not. But these games, yeah. So multiplayer games, they obviously to teach you some things, patience as well, especially if you're playing DVD. I was actually playing a lot of DVD back then with friends of mine. I have stopped for around 6 to 8 months since last time, but I'm probably gonna play it again someday, but not right now. Obviously, I wanna just keep building. I just want to keep building on my repertoire of single player games. I'm just 100%ing a lot of them. Okay, oh wait, oh we saved with the handgun, oh thank god. Oh we had to do that all over again. Anyways. So yeah, playing single player games, very important. It's like reading books. Obviously reading books has other effects, such as reading comprehension. And, well, reading comprehension mostly. But video games also help you with just basic skills, right? Again, with Soulsborne games, they just teach you patience. Like because of Soulsborne games, I have an insane amount of patience for dumb things like this. Um, patience pretty important. Nice. Please die. Thank you. Nice. Sandal again taught me the deep symbolisms of the human mind and just this like dystopian kind of world, I suppose. And Resident Evil, ooh, anti-coin. Resident Evil, well, Resident Evil isn't really that deep. Story's not very deep, or doesn't really teach you patience. I guess what it does teach you, it's Resident Evil is similar to a book, I suppose. It's a pretty simple story. Resident Evil story isn't really complicated. Let's be frank, right? But it is quite long. So I guess you learn to immerse yourself in a world, in a larger world and whatnot. So that's also pretty important. And these things these are not necessarily things that you can just learn by playing multiplayer games. Patience is something you can definitely learn in multiplayer games. Again, Dead by Daylight, great example of that. But it doesn't. I guess multiplayer games don't really leave you time to think about the game itself. You think more about the mechanics of the game instead of the message of the game, I suppose. If that makes sense. Multiplayer games don't really have a message for the player. Also, most single player games have a message. Or some sort of thing that they wanna get across. But Dead by Daylight, I mean, I'm gonna take this Dead by Daylight as an example. I mean, what does Dead by Daylight teach you? Okay, I mean, I guess a sense of rhythm for skill checks, which is good, I guess. But it's not really a good sense of rhythm. It's not. There's no way I have enough ammo. I'm gonna need a Requiem shot for this. Actually, do I need a Requiem shot? No, yes, I definitely do. Because she's gonna scream. And I'm gonna die. If you wanna get the corrosive, you need to kill her. At least her. Try stealthy maybe. So okay. Oh, that's great. Goodbye. Okay. I need the Requiem. And I need to use lockpick to maybe get a. I cannot craft. I cannot craft. but then again, maybe it may not be rare metal. It might. Who knows? Maybe it may just be a Requiem shot. Who knows? Huh? Who knows? Who knows in the end? Can I get something here? How do I get the corrosive? I don't have a bottle anymore, so can't do anything about that. Although, maybe once I get him here, he'll move. I can go back there. Maybe? Well, there was nothing there though. It's safe, I don't have code. This door's still closed. Maybe we should, yeah, we should definitely check out the doors. Maybe in the kitchen maybe. That could work. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the key card, ID card, and check the kitchen or the. Good. Please. Ah, needed. Okay, let's stop the recording here. I'm gonna see how much space it has, and then I'm gonna split this